I had a bad idea this morning. I was thinking to myself, what if there's a rapper out there who wants a Playboy Cardi type beat, but whenever they try to type it into Suno, Suno's not giving you no Playboy Cardi type beat. By the end of this video, you are going to know 2 workarounds for getting whatever type of beat you want. One is unethical, but highly effective. The other is ethical and somewhat effective sometimes. So let's do it the ethical way first. You just literally go into ChatGPT and be like, I want to get a Playboy Cardi type beat with Suno, give me a prompt, but don't use the artist name, just the style. And then if you know more about the style, you can give that to ChatGPT. But basically, Suno's not going to let you say, I need a Playboy Cardi type beat. It will let you say, I need a dark trap type beat or a hyperpop type beat. ChatGPT will take that information of the artist and give you a prompt that you can drop into Suno AI. So let's just go into Suno. I'm going to click instrumental. Then we're going to go for style description and just paste that prompt. And then we're just going to keep that at 50. I'll just name this Playboy Cardi. And then we'll create. And we'll see what happens. It might do better now with the new version. But I'm skeptical because I've tried to do more niche genre beats in here before. And it has most of the time failed. Alright, let's see what it did. Let's try this one. See, that's the type of shit I was expecting it to do. That's pretty much the ethical way. It works sometimes. The unethical way, I'm not just saying this, producers are gonna probably hate me for this, but it popped into my head and I felt like it could help artists, so I'm gonna talk about it. So, let's say that you went to YouTube, right? I'm just going to go to my old YouTube channel because I used to sell beats. I just got to the Sauce Mula X Silicami type beat. I'm not saying this is a good beat. This was 4 years ago, okay? So give me some grace. You see why I stopped selling beats? So let's say you were just browsing on YouTube and you happened to come across a beat that you really liked, and maybe it was something like this. This is what I would do if I were you, if I wanted to get something very similar. Copy the YouTube link, right? Go to YouTube to MP3. That's right, the dreaded YouTube to MP3. But don't worry, there's not going to be any quality issues because we're not using this beat. Suno's going to make a beat like this. All right, it's done. We download the MP3. So Suno has this upload audio function right here. So let's just go to the beat that we downloaded. And you have to trim a certain section because it can only do a certain length. Just find like your favorite part of the beat. Okay, now that it's uploaded, we can click continue. Now go over here to cover and change this to instrumental and go to style description. And this is like a trap, metal, funk, cowbell, 808. Just like describe the beat the best of your ability. Or if you want to take the ChatGPT prompt you used earlier, bring that in here. So now what Suno is going to do is it's going to analyze this along with your prompt, and it's going to give you something very similar. So you can play with the audio influence however much you want. Let's just do it like 30%, and then just keep these at 50 for the most part. And let's click remix. Okay, that's very similar, almost identical. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It also did do the vocal tag. So you might want to trim a section of the beat that doesn't have the vocal tag. You could do that in something free like Audacity, or if you have FL Studio or something like that, just drag it into your DAW and just cut out the part that doesn't have a tag. And you can also take this audio influence down a little bit. Let's take it down to, I don't know, 22. And then we'll remix it. So that way it's not copying the melody exactly, but just the overall feel of it. All right, let's clicky. But yeah, now you have this audio in your library, so anytime you want to make another Playboy Cardi type beat, you've got that saved. And another thing you could do just to be safe, you could take the beat into Audacity or anything else and just like slow it down or speed it up a little bit and pitch it down so you don't have to worry about getting in trouble with like copyright and stuff. And Suno can detect copyrighted material, so if their beat is like out on Spotify or something like that, you might have to change the pitch and change the speed of it before uploading it into Suno. That's it. I'm sorry, producers, but I'm an artist slash producer, and I believe AI is taking over the music industry, and I'm here for it, and I want independent artists to be able to make more music, so I feel like it's my duty to give this information. Yeah, I make a lot of videos about AI and music and whatnot, so if there's anything you want to see, drop me a comment, or if you just want to yell at me, do that.